Let the critics be patient. Let the critics be patient. Ẹ jẹ́ kí àwa olùgbọ̀rọ̀dùn ẹ jẹ́ kí àwa olùgbọ̀rọ̀dùn ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe sùúrù. Let the critics be patient. Ìbáwò yìí kí àwa olùgbọ̀rọ̀dùn ká ṣe sùúrù. Ẹ tún jẹ́ kí àwa tá à ń bá olùgbọ̀rọ̀dùn wí ká tún ṣe sùúrù. Let the critics of the criticism, the critics of the criticism be patient. Ẹ jẹ́ á ṣe sùúrù. Àwọn tá à ń bá olùgbọ̀rọ̀dùn wí. That will be the critics of the critics. Criticism, be patient. I'm here to address everyone as a prophet. Mama lo àyàn ògùfọ̀ pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ máa sọ. Because it concerns many. It concerns many people of other tribes, because I could realize criticism come from different corners of the nation called Nigeria. People of other tribes, they are coming in to criticize. Who are they criticizing? Àwọn ẹ̀yà mìíràn, àwọn elédè mìíràn, wọ́n jáde láti máa gba ọ̀rọ̀ náà dùn. Ta ló ń gbọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀dùn? Ìyẹn ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá wa Ìgbòho Òòṣà ọmọ Adéyẹmọ, bàbá Sunday ọmọ Adéyẹmọ, Ìgbòho Òòṣà. What happened to be majority of the people that are criticizing him negatively, because there are two ways to criticism, negatively or positively. Majority of those that are criticizing him negatively, they are short-sighted, they are myopic, they could not see beyond their pay. Ọ̀n lè ríran ju gbogbo tàbí igi imú wọn lọ. Ìran tó rí kò kọjá igi imú wọn. We that have criticized positively, what we have seen quite different from what they must have seen. They couldn't see beyond their pale. That has become the reason they have been criticizing him negatively. Where we are going to is quite different from where they are going to. Where we are coming from, say too, different from what they are coming from. We know what we are doing. Our Papa Ìgbòho Òòṣà, our Papa Sunday, knows what he's doing alongside we, the followers. The followers will know what we are doing. Mo lè máa yànnà náà àwọn nǹkan kan. I will call it narrate some 30 things in details. Yeah. Yes. He has done this. He has done that. Ó ti ṣe yìí, ó ti ṣọ̀hún. Ọ̀dàlẹ̀ ni. He's a deceiver. It's not. It does not sound so. It does not sound so. Kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn òdí ẹ̀ nìwọ̀nyí. Here are the reasons Here are the words. Here are the expressions which you exercise according to that master, Anonymous. According to Anonymous. Anonymous says the important things about a problem is not its solution, but the strength we gain in finding solution. The strength we gain in finding the solution, according to Anonymous. According to Alif Omar, Alif Omar said, 4 things come not back: the spoken word, the spirit arrow, time pass, the neglected opportunity. Those are the 4 things that will never come back, according to Alif Omar. The people I'm mentioning their name are all scientists. They did all these says in the past, when life was even bearable, when the earth was conducive to adopt, the earth was conducive to exploit. They made all this word. They made the says much more now. According to D.D. Bodman, the ignorant man marvel at the exceptional. The wise man marvel at the common thing. But the greatest wonder of all is the regularity of nature. Before I proceed, the last one that I will cite happen to be from the man we call Talmud, Talmud. That is the name of the man. Talmud said, thy friend as a friend. Thy friend's friend as a friend. Be discreet. Ọ̀rẹ́ ní ọ̀rẹ́ tún ní ọ̀rẹ́, ó ní kó ṣọ́ra. Talmud. I think I've been able to cite some series of words of courage. Baba Awolowo wrote words of wisdom. He wrote voice of courage, voice of wisdom. He wrote notes on them. Just because most of us don't exploit, people can just come out and say something without any exploitation, without any finding, we don't be talking. Me, as a prophet, mo jẹ́ wòlíì, mo tún káàkiri, mo ń ṣàwárí nǹkan kan káàkiri. Torí pé ilé ayé la wà, we are on earth. I said those that are criticizing our papa negatively, they could not see beyond their pale, P-A-L-E. They couldn't see beyond their pale. Oh, you know, you go, mú wọn lọ. Kí la wá rí? Kí la wá rí? Ìdí ni wípé àwọn Yorùbá ní asọ́ àní pé bí o ṣe àgbà wọ́n ló máa ní pé bàbá ẹ̀ dákun, bí àgbà ṣẹ̀ wà tún ní pé bàbá ẹ̀ dákun. Òwe wa náà nìyẹn. which of the sides you are fan, you will be the one that will say, I'm sorry. Àdúrà tí mo ti gbà náà nìyẹn. I had prayed this to our Papa Sunday. Calm down. I prayed the church then. And I thank God that the moment our Papa Sunday arrived, he went to meet a pa of all. Either the pa good or bad. He didn't make himself. He was created. It was created, though his creation is not palatable. Tinubu creation is not palatable. The worst creation, but nobody can challenge God. The creator, he made it like that. He made him like that. Yes. They couldn't see beyond the pay. Had they been able to see beyond their pay, they would have been able to choose how to criticize, positive or negative. Yes. They said that our Papa Sunday has joined APC. Let him be far from APC. What did we see? What we have been able to see? We have been able to see over the security of the West, we Yorubaris. We have seen over our security. That is what our Papa Sunday is the priority of his fight. The priority of his fight based on security of the West. It's the issue of security that led him to join Tinubu. Because the commander of all the security, Abu Tinubu for now, might be changed tomorrow. Okay, if you don't join the commander, how will you be able to secure or protect your people? If Papa Sunday, he go. If he choose to stay far, to be catapulted against Tinubu from far distance, how will he be able to dialogue, talk, personally solid to bring to book Tinubu? Baba, this is the next thing to do for our security. There will be rooms for West to be consumed. I'm not even much more concerned about other tongue, other tribes that have been criticizing negatively. I'm here much more concerned about we from the same race that are still criticizing negatively against Papa Sunday for joining APC. Our people that are criticizing negatively the Yoruba tongue, because they could not see anything. If Papa Sunday should choose not to walk hand in hand with Papa, how will he be able to protect the land? How will he be able to? That was why God made him to be strong, extraordinary man. It's not common among others. It's special. God made him to be strong, to be able to see over, to oversee the affair, everything that has to do with security over his people, which is exactly what he's doing. Now, if we should stay off, if we should stay very far from the commander in chief, how will he be able to have a room to protect his people? An issue of security matters a lot. Issue of security. That is the most area our Papa Sunday is fighting for. Issue of security. It matters a lot. But the people that are criticizing him negatively, what they must have seen is not equally their fault. They should be less blamed. We don't need to blame them. Because what they must have seen able to be the hunger that is ruling the nation. The hungry body. The hunger that is ruling the nation. The states, this particular so-called APC, have led us. The states, they have led us. Somebody was there when fuel price per liter was not up to 100 naira, 65 naira there. They were criticizing the people in power. These people that are in power now, the petroleum, per liter of petrol has gone beyond 8,000 naira. They were there that time, they were criticizing that all those people had come short of the amount to give it to them. That they had failed. They put such at them there. They pushed them off power. They pushed them away from power. When the price of a liter of fuel was not up to 100 naira, these people that are in the corridor of power today criticize. They push those people out. Kaha maha. But now, when per price of fuel is going to 2,000, I've seen nobody to help me to talk to these people. I have seen nobody to help me to talk to Tinubu. I have nobody to help me remind them. No media is playing such a thing, such a chorus. Kaha maha kaha. Such a chorus to the hearing of APC. The so-called mad people. The so-called people of Ifu. APC. When I challenged Efu made me to know that they were all made Ifu. Why should you make them Ifu? Efu said that nobody can question him. Fuel was not up to 100 in naira. All these people criticize. They criticize. Tinubu was once spearheading the criticism against all these people. He spearheaded it. He pushed them away. But the mantle was given to him. He has been handling the mantle now going to upward of 10 years because he brought Buhari on board. He started it with Buhari. Tinubu has spent about 10 years in power. He initiated the past power, the past regime. He initiated it. He started with them. He has been ruling Nigeria for 10 years now. Tinubu. He destroyed humankind. He destroyed humanity. He used his mouth, his power, his money, everything bestowed on him to destroy mankind. Everything given to Tinubu, he used it to destroy mankind. But we have just come to join him for us to be able to protect ourselves. For the West not to be finished. Because the war I've seen ahead, they are going to run over us. They are going to finish my people. Mind you, the people of a spirit that protect, we are not much among others. The people that have spirit to protect them, they are very few among others. Look at how everyone has been protecting this our Papa Igbo among all the evils he had seen, is going through. Look at how everyone, because he has the spirit that protects, not only because of medicine or power. There is this spirit that protects. The spirit will not allow you to see evil, which I possess. The spirit that protects. Only few people possess it. Now, if they are going to finish in the West, don't you know how many people they are going to finish in the West? We are much more concerned about the issue of security. That is why we have come to join Tinubu, not because we are happy in the party. The party, APC, Tinubu and his party. No. The matter is not our matter. But we have come to work with them just because we'll be able, just for us to be able to give in a room to protect our people. Because if we should stay away from Tinubu, our people will be finished. The people of no people, they are coming to finish our people. I pray for war from nowhere to intervene. We thank God for the war of Donald Trump that is intervening, asking, demanding of all these leaders of the Africa. They are demanding what they must have done so far. The evil they must have committed so far is demanding of them. It's on him to be given a room to protect his people. Not for money, for politics. Not because he's hungry. It was in the Republic of Benin now when the so-called Buhari man, chief of army staff, when they went them to bribe him with huge amount of money, they didn't collect it over there. But based on his brother is in power, if he should fight him against his brother, how will he be able to protect his people now? That is my concern. Which others don't see. Forget about other tribes that are talking blah 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 blah. They're only talking based on what they must have seen, what they know. They couldn't see beyond that. But what about among us? I conclude that the evil among us are the ones protecting against him. The evil ones among us are the ones protecting, are the ones demonstrating, are the ones talking against him. The people that's ready to suck blood, the bloody ones. I appreciate God. Mind you, only few people possess the spirit that protects. Very few people. If you gather thousands of people, you can only see one or two. Forget about your medicine. If you don't have the spirit that protects, your medicine cannot go far. Only when you have the spirit that protects, your medicine will go far for you. Your medicine will go far for you if you have the spirit that protects. The prophet is talking to you. Wòlíì ló ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀. Tó o bá ti ní ẹ̀mí tí ń dáàbò bo ọmọ ènìyàn, gbogbo ogun tó ní kò ní gbé ọ́. Nígbà ọjọ́ tí ibi bá ti dé, olè lásán ló máa jà tó máa mú ẹlẹ́mìí lọ. Ogun lè máa ti dé sef. Only issue of robbery can take away your life. That is it. Àwọn olùgbọ̀rọ̀dùn, àwọn agbọ̀rọ̀dùn, ẹ dákun, ẹ ṣe sùúrù, ẹ tẹ̀ jẹ́jẹ́, ẹ jẹ́ kí ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá wa Sunday Igboho Òòṣà, ọmọ Adéyẹmọ, ẹ jẹ́ kó yé eyín o, kò rebẹ̀ torí owó o, ó rebẹ̀ torí pé kó lè ráyè dáàbò bo ilẹ̀ ẹ̀ tó ń jà fún látọjọ́ yìí. Tó bá jìnnà síbẹ̀ ni, kò ní lè dáàbò bo ilẹ̀ o, wọ́n kò máa pa àwọn èèyàn ẹ̀ ní àwa Yorùbá, ìran Yorùbá, wọ́n kò máa pa wá run ni, ṣùgbọ́n kó lè ráyè dáàbò bo wá ló fi lọ bá ẹni tí ò yẹ kó bá o, ló fi lọ tún bá fẹ́ni tí ò yẹ ká tún bá fún o, ẹni tó fàyè wa tó gbáyé wa lúlú, ẹni tí ò mọ̀ báyà ìyá ń jẹ bàbá Tinubu tí tó fi lọ sílé ìwé secondary gbogbo ẹ̀ kò ní wọ́n nẹ̀rà láti ná fún ara ẹ̀. Èmi fún alámi ni mo sọ thousands tí mo fi lọ yunifásitì. Tinubu ò sọ wọ́n nẹ̀rà fúnra ẹ̀, tó bá sọ wọ́n nẹ̀rà fúnra ẹ̀ ní kó sọ kó wá sọ síta. Ordinary clearance tí mo ṣe nílé ìwé 100,000 naira ní clearance. Tinubu ò ní wọ́n nẹ̀rà kò sọ wọ́n nẹ̀rà fúnra ẹ̀ nílé ìwé ní. Ilé ìwé ọ̀fẹ́ ní gbogbo wọn lọ gbogbo àwọn wèrè àgbàgbà wa wọ̀nyí. Ìrànlọ́wọ́ náà rí gbà láyé wọn tá a lè jẹ nǹkan mọ́ yìí. Alọ́dọ́rapọ̀ mọ́ kẹbá ọ̀la ní pé a fẹ́ yà oríkàlẹ̀ yà náà láyé wa àti kúrò lóríkàlẹ̀ yà a gbọ́dọ̀ yà. Èmi tí mo sọ̀rọ̀ tí mo jẹ́ wòlíì torí pé ká lè yapa kí separation lè wáyé lèmi fi darapọ̀ mọ́ wọn. Màá fún wa ní sórí kékeré. Àtijọ́ nígbà tí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní nǹkan bí 2021 2022 ńgbà yẹn, that time we were talking, we were engaging one another in terms of what to do when we're about to start all this our rally. That time I engaged with them on air. We were talking electronically. I'm bá sọ̀rọ̀ lórí afẹ́fẹ́. How we will establish Yoruba Nation warrior. I decided to join them, to be one of them, because I like to fight for my region, physically, spiritually. But being a prophet, I should want to do the area of spiritism to Ambe. The spiritism area that is found there should be the one for me to handle. But all through, as we were engaging, I'm talking about 2022, as we were engaging on how to establish, or we started our rally. But I could recall the first rally I joined them, which happened to be Ikare-Ekiti, in Ikare-Ekiti. Ikare-Ekiti happened to be in Ekiti State. I'm from Ondo State, but I work in another state. I was not in any of these states. The first rally that I got involved, when they come for that rally over there, being a prophet, I decided not to, I will be helping them or be going along with them spiritually. That was my determination. I already decided not to go and join them. I'll be sending my prayers to them. But the previous night to that particular day, my spirit woke me up at exactly 7 minutes after 3 a.m. When my spirit woke me up, I already decided not to go and join them. The spirit said that I should be on my way to go and join them. How will I be on my way to go and join them? Because the day, I thought the day I'd already become clear. Because everywhere was cleared in the revelation. How will it was already even late. Being a Saturday, and rally will happen that particular Saturday. How will I now be going on? How will I now be on my way when it was already becoming late? Even due to the issue of I planned not to join them. I left my phone charger in my own office the previous day. I plan not to go and join them. But I will be sending my prayer to them. As I was dialoguing, talking, Spirit told him to go and check my time. I carry my time, I check time. It was exactly 7 minutes after 3. That means the day was still dark. It was not yet done. That means the day was not yet done. Then I had to keep awake. I didn't want to go and sleep again. Any moment to 5 in that particular morning, I left my room for Ondo State because I was in another state. from Ondo State to Ekiti State. I left from Ondo State. As I got alighted from the vehicle that commuted me down to Akure, as I got alighted at one filling station, Total filling station in Akure there. I got alighted there. As I got alighted, the bike that took me down to Ekiti came from nowhere. As I was coming out of getting off the vehicle, as I was stepping my foot on the sand of Akure, this bike arrived. This bike met me and demanded of me that Oga, she like confer you to, are you going to Ekiti? Like confer you to Ekiti? Are you coming from Ekiti? He said, I just came from Ekiti. He said that he just came from Ekiti. I joined the vehicle very early because I arrived at Akure around was 6:30 a.m. in the morning. This bike took me from Akure down to Ekiti. Ekiti. I share. That means the house whereby we were going to gather for the conveyance of the rally, the very house we were going to gather, people had already gathered there. My mates, they had already come. The leaders, they were there. Even the Babalawo that did our medicine, the Babalawo that consulted the oracle was there. This Babalawo had already told them, others that were there that day, even my leader that was there that day, we had not seen it before. This my leader, we had never seen before. That was the first day we met. They had not seen me before. They didn't know who they were expecting. The Babalawo had already told them that they would not go out until somebody was come. He told them like that they would not allow to go out until somebody expected was come. At a time, anybody arrived, they would take the person to go and meet Babalawo. Babalawo will say, that was not the one. Until my arrival, when I arrived, when they took me down to the Babalawo said, that was not the one. Until my arrival, when I arrived, when they took me down to the Babalawo said that that was the one. The Babalawo said that was the one. When he said that was the one, everybody became marveled. Then, they had already sacrificed huge dog to Ogun. They even catch the one that I will put on my body. They didn't know that who was even coming was supposed to put sure. But they had already which they gave to me and I collected it. Epa, we kept this one for you. I collected it. Out of the part of the dog, the sacrifice. The one that we use to protect ourselves from gunshot. I collected it. Okay, had I never been instructed to go on that journey, to go and join my people over there, wouldn't have been able to be allowed to go out. You can see that the work of God is different from your own work. The work of prophet, the work of wòlíì, iṣẹ́ àwọn wòlíì yàtọ̀ sí iṣẹ́ ìwọ tó pẹ̀lẹ́ ní pastor àti evangelist àti ajínrere. Iṣẹ́ wòlíì yàtọ̀ sí iṣẹ́ tiẹ̀. Iṣẹ́ wòlíì nìyẹn. Pastor a máa ṣe nípa ti ara, teacher a máa ṣe nípa ti ara, èdè tó pẹ̀lẹ́ ní ajínrere a máa ṣe nípa ti ara. 99% of your pastor, what they are doing is carnally. Nípa ti ara ni. Ṣùgbọ́n wòlíì yàtọ̀ sí yẹn. Wòlíì a máa gba ìtọ́nà. Ẹ̀mí a máa darí wòlíì. A prophet always instructed on what to do. That is it. I joined the rally. Purposely, God, for the awareness of God, purposely, for my own race to be protected. And we have been telling you people, we have been telling you the so-called party leaders, the so-called party agents, the agents of doom, the parties of doom, ruling the nation Nigeria. They insist, let my people go. Let my people go. Tinubu, let my people go. Let my people go. Rakapaya Mosentaha. Rakoye Mosendaha. Remo Sindikaha. Pharaoh was told to let people go. But Pharaoh became stunted. He became strong-headed to his destruction. May you not be destroyed. Ultimately, Baba Igboho didn't join APC for self-gain. He joined APC to have a room to protect his people, which you cannot do. God has chosen him to do it. I'm doing my own. Do your part positively for the survivor of your race. May God bless you all.